Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? I thought you'd never ask. I'm into shamanism, plant medicine, psychedelics, tarot, crystals. I'm wearing a crystal right now. I've got a crystal in my pocket. I hear spirits, I see spirits, I talk to spirits. I was just talking to my spirit animal, Wolf, the other day, and he told me that you were going to show up, and I didn't believe him. Should have listened to you, Wolf. It's all an illusion. Everything around us is an illusion. And you create your reality based on your thoughts and your emotions. Didn't you know that? You manifested me. I also ran a full chart based on your birthday, and I'm pretty sure we're twin flames. I know.
While I love talking about the positives of spiritually awakening, like manifesting, and even the negatives, like isolation and heartbreak, there are some creepy sides too. So let's get into it. One is waking up from the hours of 3 to 5, and I never see anything, but I feel things in my room. It's so uncomfortable. 2, I heard a voice wake me up once, and they were showing me and telling me a song to write. I didn't even understand what the song meant, but I ended up writing it, and now it's fully recorded. 3, a change in diet. I used to eat steak almost every other week, and then I woke up one day completely disgusted by it. 5, seeing repeated numbers all day long and everywhere. 6, you hear a ringing in your ear that's so loud it kind of makes you go like this and no one else hears it. You are super sensitive to people's emotions, and if someone's negative, it makes you kind of pop off. You realize that life is just a hologram based on what the human body can perceive, not actually physical at all, just energy.
Okay, but did you know that our name holds our fortune? I mean, think about it. Our name is the most important form of our identification and our recognition. It's what makes us so special. So each letter of our name represents a number. This is a chart of what number represents each letter. Please screenshot. So my name is May, M-A-Y. According to the chart, M was 4, A was 1, and Y was 7. Now what you do is add these numbers together. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5 plus 7 equals 12. Now you have to get this to one digit. So it's 1 plus 2 equals 3. My name number is 3. So there can only be numbers 1 through 9, and I want to talk about what each number represents. So if you are a 1, you are the OG. You're creative. People love to listen to you. You're smart. You're a leader. You're inventive. You're creative. The negative part is that you could be a little bossy and a tad bit impatient. Check out my next videos for 2 through 9.
What I wish I knew before my spiritual awakening.
Okay, so here are 3 things I wish I knew before I started this spiritual journey. Number 1, your life will never be the same again. You yourself will never be the same person again. So please don't go looking for that. Follow this new journey. Number 2, during this journey, you will lose a lot of people. So relationships, friends, family, and even jobs. And the reason being is because your vibration is ascending even more, and that which doesn't resonate needs to fall off. And number 3, a lot of the things that happen to you, whether good or bad, are things that you karmically signed up for before reincarnating into this journey. Ultimately, all these things are helping you towards your spiritual growth and evolution.
I'm probably gonna get slaughtered for this video, but I don't care, it's interesting. First, I need to tell you guys about a mutual that I have. Can't duet it because the video got privated, but I'll tell you what she said. Basically, she had a talk with her spirit guides, right? She asked about the Christian God, and her spirit guides told her that the Christian God was in jail. This is because he was misleading humans and straying them away from the one true source. By the way, I'm not saying that this is real or fake, I'm just sharing it with you guys because it's fascinating. So I thought that was interesting. So I'm watching this YouTube video, right, called The Theory of Everything. It's a 3-hour-long video. Literally in the first 10 minutes, it goes over something called the demiurge, which according to this guy is an ancient Greek and Gnostic concept. Now, the demiurge is the creator of the physical reality, but they are not the supreme creative force behind all things. The demiurge is typically described as a force or a deity. Okay, so this video was saying that people get lost in the demiurge, think that the demiurge is the one true reality. However, it had imposed itself on top of actual reality, which is the supreme oneness that created all things. It goes on to say that this demiurge or false god masks us from the truth, which is literally what she was talking about.
Here's a few things people don't tell you about your spiritual awakening. Number 1, you are gonna lose your goddamn mind. For real, for real. You're gonna be thinking you're going crazy. Your intuition's gonna be on 1,000. You wanna stay to yourself. You don't wanna mess with nobody, even family. Oh yeah, and if you start sun gazing, just forget about it. Eating habits is gonna change. Things that you're interested, you're not really gonna be interested anymore. You find out who your real friends are, and for sure you're gonna feel like you're the only one that's going through it, but we all been through it. Go meet your spirit guides, and you're gonna be hearing in your ears and other ears, hear archangels, all kinds. Shadow work is no joke, and you get to find out who you truly are, not what you're programmed to be. Just keep going, stay at it, and know that it's gonna benefit you in the long run. Can I help you? Y'all ain't just about to be running through my hallway in and out like it's some damn portal, like it's a train station or something. What y'all want? Keep running through here, I'm gonna have to charge y'all rent. That's for damn sure. To the park, you wanna roll? Yeah, I wanna come to the park and sun gaze. Bro, my stomach hurting. Maybe your sacral chakra's off. Or maybe I just got boo-boo. What's up? Good morning, bro. Nah, it's Grand Rise.
Did you know that every person is telepathic? Telepathy is the ability to hear what someone is saying without them talking. If you want to try it, grab a friend and follow these instructions. Step 1 is raise your vibrations. Maybe you go on a walk first, do some dancing, work out a little bit, whatever you want. Step 2 is to do a little breath work. Deeply inhale and deeply exhale. And as you're doing this breathing, imagine you two connecting energetically. Keep doing that until you can really feel a connection with that person. Have one person think of a color and have the other person guess what it is. Now, the person guessing, the trick is to say your first instinct. Don't try to think about it. Don't think, what's their favorite color? Don't think anything like that. What is your first instinct, the first thing that came to you? Once you master one word, then you can go to sentences, full paragraphs, etc. Take someone you want to do this with. Leave a comment, see if it worked. And follow me for more psychic tips. Follow my Instagram for longer videos.
Here is my highly requested morning routine. First thing, I like to get stretchy, do some yoga, get some blood flowing. This is my absolute favorite for warming up my Kundalini energy. 10 out of 10, you need to try this shit. Then I'm finally ready for
Transcendental meditation.
Then I work out.
Cat.
It took me 6 months to get one single chin up, when it takes the average person 2 weeks. Anyways, then I eat. Eating food that's alive is so important for your energy. Junk food is dead food, and this shit absolutely fucking slaps. Then I take that smoothie and I absorb some sun. Lastly, I read. To me, TikTok and TV are junk food, so I try to feed my brain healthy food before I spend the rest of the day on TikTok. Okay, you know how there are some people that are not conventionally attractive, but they're still the most beautiful person in the room? This will turn you into an entirely new person. We are naturally drawn to people who have an open heart center. Our heart has the biggest electromagnetic field in the body, and 99% of us are walking around with our heart centers blocked and we don't even know it. After I had my spiritual awakening, I realized that this is where most of my depressed and suicidal thoughts came from. Or even just talking shit about other people, complaining. Closing your heart shuts you off to the infinite energy of the universe. And that's why your psyche responds in a negative manner. Why you sit in bed all day, because you have no energy for anything. Loneliness is the same risk as smoking for heart disease. With time, you can train yourself to keep your heart open. I'll explain how in part 2.
Be careful on spiritual TikTok, and here's why.
Take creators on TikTok that are teaching about spirituality with a grain of salt, even I myself included. And this is why. Just because somebody has crystals or has the evil eye in their bio, a tapestry on their wall, doesn't always mean that they can be a reliable source for certain indigenous practices. Rituals, spells, whether it's astral projection, talking to spirits, communicating with spirit guides, etc.
Though for me, I'm a professional medium, so I got you. And I'm starting to notice a new trend, and this is what it is. People will take the content of other creators, but you can be like, Poppy, it's TikTok, it's not that big of a deal. But this is why it can be. Some people actually take the time to study, practice, learn about these things by the book, maybe even travel to different countries just to partake in certain practice. But to have that stuff taken, stolen, reworded just to fit somebody's aesthetic for comments, likes, followers, and a viral video is kind of what I'm talking about. So go beyond TikTok to find what spirituality means for you.
The most terrible thing about human beings is that they're so busy with their own stuff, they don't feel the pain and suffering and what other life is going through.